Major trying to capture. Oh my god! Major capturing the southern fuel gets executed by the Panzer IV with a single shot. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot 117. I'm being joined by Johnny, and we're doing a 1v1 with Angry Dutchman as the OKW versus who as the American player, Johnny?
Nagano, yes?
Yes, it's Nagano.
Yeah, okay. So Nagano as the Americans.
Yep. Anyway, we're currently casting this in the middle of the Vanilla Flash tournament because I need something to cast while everything else is going on. And I decided, you know what, instead of going into hibernation for an hour, let me do something productive with my time. So I figured this is pretty productive. What do you think, Johnny? Is this productive?
Somewhat.
And okay, well, you know, at least I'm doing something. So there you go. Anyway, currently we got a Stern Pioneer charging Reshlons, trying to build some cover. Reshlon's realizing, nope, F this, deciding to pull on back, head for the building. Which, by the way, this is Nexus. It's a 1v1 map. Stern Pioneer's getting close against the Reshlons. Reshlons, though, in the building, unfortunately having only one guy fight the Sturms. And unfortunately, that one guy is currently taking the full action of all those Sturms. Luckily, the guy finally put shots close range on one of the Stern Pioneer models. The Stern Pioneers, though, do have better weapons, and will push back the rear echelons from the area. So, not too bad.
Although it should be noted that, for some reason, of all the units that do have it, rear echelons have an increased bonus for being in buildings. It's very strange.
Well, no, they probably have that fight for the fighting position bonus, because they can pop rifle grenades.
Probably do.
So I'm assuming that's the reason why.
Double rifleman forcing off Volk squad on the left side, using that house to their advantage, only dropping one model though.
Yeah, not bad first engagement. This isn't, by the way, part of the tournament going on. So again, we do have commanders and Boltons currently live. Riflemen opening fire on the Volk squad that is still in the vicinity. While the other squad pulled back, they're still fighting, and the Volk squad might be in a bit of a situation. Oh wait, no, we have additional Volk squads coming on in. Oh,
although we do have an additional rifleman squad coming in too to even the tide.
Oh my god. Yeah, so looks like the Americans will hold on to not only the fuel but also that capture point. Luckily, the Stern Pioneers in the north are just going uncontested and grabbing some of that sweet territory. Riflemen looks like, though, in the south kind of got overextended. And by the way, I did not rotate my camera, so south, north, east, west should all be, you know, relatively speaking, how you see it, Johnny.
Mm-hmm. So, looks like we're seeing heavy infantry builds from both players, going 4 mainline squads.
Which makes sense. Most likely they want to keep the pressure going, so getting that nice heavy infantry to keep the fighting going. And still pushing against the enemy, not too shabby. So, all across things, looking pretty sweet.
Oh god, all 4 Volk are converging in the south.
Oh yes, all the Volk in one area. Keep the pressure going.
Riflemen just crumbling under withering Car 98 fire.
Well, yeah, it looks like it's enough, and all the Volk squads are going to continue their advance. We do have a double rifleman squads pushing on in, and again, they're going to use the full front of the American reserve to hold back the Volk's advance. But the Stern Pioneer is still grabbing territory unopposed. Maybe the Reshlons can do something about it, but they might be driven south to combat the Volks, which, as we can see, just drops some incendiary against the Americans, against the heavy cover. But Americans still finding a lot of space behind those train cars, going to keep the pressure going, and Sturm's going to approach the Reshlons in mid as well. Oh, Volk squad very low, could be picked off right here. Nope, they're going to actually refocus on the Sturm and push that back.
Meanwhile, in mid, the Reshlons killed 2 Stern Pioneer models, forcing them off.
God, there's Reshlons getting some payback against those guys. So, very nice to see. Volk squad behind a nice cover, holding on. We have an additional Volk squad coming on in. Again, the riflemen going to have to be very cautious on their approach and try to figure out when they can move in.
No sign of doctrines yet from either player, which actually reduces the possibility of going mechanized company as USF, which is always used for the fuck jeep. But we don't see that right now.
Yeah. All right, a good cutoff by the American. Though should be able to knock out the fuel in the south. And also they're capturing the fuel in the north, so that's a lot of resources. Oh, wait, they're going for a third capture point with their echelon, so that's a lot of territory going to go in the American hands.
Meanwhile, the riflemen are shooting up the half track.
Oh, they
right
are?
outside of his base. Right outside Dutchman's base. Oh, Volk forced him off.
Yeah, unfortunate. But hey, you know, at least he did something to it that will do some damage in the long term. Alrighty, so not too bad in that positioning. Volk squad going to put some cover down at a base.
Surprisingly, the Southern VP hasn't been touched all game.
You know, who needs to go for the Southern VP when you're just trying to keep things going?
Well, I mean, neither side's bleeding out VPs right now, which is going to prolong this match.
I mean, that is something you could absolutely say. Right now we got Sturms, looks like fighting the Riflemen as well down south. We got Riflemen trying to hold on to the fuel with double Volk right there. But one of them's not even firing. He's in the building, but he's not doing anything.
Well, there's a line of sight blocker there. Riflemen up north in the house getting absolutely surrounded.
Yeah.
The tree path might be dicey if they don't get out soon.
Tree path is still going to be dicey with multiple models dropping left and right. So, let's see.
Very standard play here from Dutchman. Went mechanized into Puma instead of the Lukes because he's probably expecting the Stuart.
Notice, hello there, thank you for watching. And everyone currently watching, thank you very much. Yeah, luckily, Nagano does have an ambulance to heal his men. Plus, we got additional riflemen. Oh, big old blob. Oh, not big blob, but we do have a blob force with double riflemen and echelon pushing back a Volk. Although, hey, Angry Dutchman is deploying a 6.5 or 7.5 minute Lukes. So we have that being brought onto the table. No AT by Nagano yet, so that could be a big issue.
He is Tekken captain, though. It's going to be a bit of a late captain since he went 4 riflemen, but that also means he's going to have a heavy infantry corps. Heavier than the OKW currently. Yeah.
Now, he could also get a howitzer to help to combat some of these Volk squads and such. But we'll see how things progress. Again, I think the first thing he needs to do is get an AT gun, especially with the Panzer II going to be on the field. Luckily, he does have plenty of munitions, and Nagano does have all the riflemen. Oh, most of them, at least veterans. Oh, my. Nope, he's going to about to have all of them because the other one's about to tech up. But they'll all be Vet 1. So he can pop some AT grenades against the Panzer II if he gets too close.
Storm Pioneers just running off now because they're trying to take as little model loss as possible for 4 riflemen in mid.
Yep. The riflemen, though, about to be in a world of hurt. Panzer II opening fire. Managed to drive back the rifleman squad. And yeah, Panzer II pushing back another rifleman squad. A rifleman realizing the situation, falling up back in the north, trying to hide behind the high cover. Panzer II giving chase. They're going to want to although the Panzer II is going to want to socially distance himself from the rifleman. Great mine hit, I'm assuming placed by the Sturms. Hits the rifleman, gets 2 models. Oh god, it's carnage in the north for the American forces. Nagano in full retreat.
Luke was tearing everything in half. Yeah. But we do have a 57mm anti-tank gun coming up.
Yeah, the M1, again, a very good AT in my opinion. I know a lot of people are kind of mixed on it. I personally enjoy it because of its range and also I truly think that I would rather have an AT gun that can hit something from very far. Sorry.
Luke's got way too close and got hit with double anti-tank grenades.
That's why you socially distance people, even with armor. You might, you want to make sure you don't get hit by those AT grenades. I mean, come on.
Now, unfortunately, the M1 is just coming out of base right now, so it is going to be way too late to come on to deal with the Lukes, unless the Lukes is foolish enough to stay.
Yeah, which could be, I mean, like, most likely the Sturms are going to go in and get some quick repairs in. I don't think the M1's going to get there in time for the repairs to become, for the repairs not to be active. By the way, Angry Dutch... Oh. Sorry, go ahead.
Tech for elite armor and instantly fixed it using the vehicle repair ability.
So there you go.
And maybe, just maybe, we will see the Sturm Tiger.
Oh god, I want to see Angry Dutchman's Sturm Tiger. That's going to be a heck of a unit. That's hopefully will cause chaos. Rifleman gets in the building, and they're grouping up together, although Incendiary is going to burn him out, although he quickly retreats out of the building. We have additional shots being done by the Panzer II. M1 being set up. fires a great shot on the Panzer II.
Top sabos. So, Sabo round do not increase damage for the M1. Only the Jackson sabos increase damage. I don't know why you do that against the Lukes of all things, but
listen, you want to make sure that Panzer II doesn't bounce around, even though it's highly unlikely to do so.
I don't think it even can bounce the M1, which is the issue here.
Hey, just saying, you don't know. You could have that 1 in a million shot where all of a sudden it bounces off and then kills all your infantry. You don't know.
But it also be noted that a lot of American squads have bars right now.
Oh, no, he fully upgraded all of his bars. He had tons of munitions on standby. By the way, no, Johnny's right. I don't know why he would activate those rounds.
Maybe he was just forced a habit.
Yep. Not a bad idea. Panzer II, though, doing the emergency repairs, as you mentioned earlier, and quickly coming back up to full health. So Captain is currently being pushed back with riflemen as Volk squads try to recapture the northern fuel. The southern fuel is under...
Yeah, just realized this now, though. He teched up to 5 Volksgrenadiers. So we're probably not going to be seeing any Obersoldaten.
Yeah. What the heck? You want to go over what Nagano just picked as a commander?
He picked Mechanized. That's a very late Mechanized, but...
Yeah.
Mechanized ability usually comes in for its... she picked for its light armor play that it's very potent, but this is a bit late for it, so he's probably teching for the M4C Sherman. Or M476.
No, yeah.
Which is a very, very good medium tank.
Yeah, a very interesting setup by Nagano, because again, that is a slightly delayed. You figure he would want to deploy that a little bit sooner to get the truck out. At least I find it, even against the OKW, I find that truck extremely powerful. But again, he didn't, and hopefully, but we'll see what he does choose with it. We do have Volk squads coming in, but they don't have any upgrades. That's a big issue, because right now there's a large American force with bars that will probably shred him pretty quickly in a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Sorry, down south, the M1 pushed back the Panzer II coming on the flank.
Noticing no major yet. Has he even started the tech for it? He has not even started the tech for major. He's floating almost 200 fuel.
By the capture point outside of Nagano's base, he destroyed a Volk squad, bringing the Volk is down to 4 different squads. Sturm Pioneers are under fire. Riflemen trying to intercept, trying to body block, and not able to get there in time. By the way, Americans do not have a grenade, so don't expect a grenade on the retreat or anything like that.
MG-34 getting outflanked by bar riflemen.
Oh god, that thing will be shredded if he doesn't retreat immediately. And it will. It's gonna die. Yep.
Although even if he tries to steal it, he's not going to get out with it. Too many Volk.
Bazooka team pushes back the Panzer II. Good coverage right there. Volk squad, though, going to recapture the MG, but that will diminish their that Volk squad's ability to fight. Double Volk on the front, though, going to hold back the American riflemen as they try to pour on in. So good, again, good use of cover, good defensive play by Angry Dutchman. Holds the line pretty firmly, and yeah, hopefully he can recapture some of these southern points and keep the pressure on Nagano, which actually, funny enough, if you see this munition point, it's actually cut off right now. At least I think it is.
Yeah, it is. Because technically not connected to the HQ right now.
So, yeah, with it being cut off, yeah, Nagano not getting a lot of resources. 16 munitions, 10 fuel. Not looking great, while Angry Dutchman's looking pretty sound. Actually, even getting a Panzer headquarters deployed.
Oh, this is interesting. It's going to be heavy manpower usage for the OKW, teching for Obersoldaten currently.
Yeah. So, hey, you know, if you're going to combat riflemen, not a bad thing to get, at least in the meantime.
No, not at all. Great long-range firepower. Very good at keeping the riflemen back, because they don't want to close to that. Exactly. They'll get chewed up.
Exactly. Anyway, American forces, yeah, it looks like they're trying to put a lot of pressure on the MG. The MG taking way too much fire, going to be pushed back.
Luke's getting hit with a snare right now. Oh. There it goes.
I just saw it. Oh, Bazooka team, equipped rear echelon coming in from the south. Panzer II is going to be in a bit of a pickle, because he's going to be
only have one Zook, though. Only one Zook on the RE squad.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. As long as he keeps doing damage, the Panzer II is A, going to, you know, it's going to be further incapacitated in the future, and B, it can't enact emergency repairs as long as it's under fire.
Well, I mean, that would be the case if the REs did not miss.
Well, you know, it is, look, it is extremely low on health, so at the very least, that Panzer II will be incapacitated for a little bit of time. Also,
we'll see.
Nagano.
M4's A376 Sherman coming out. Being built right now.
I was just about to say, Nagano is about to deploy some pretty damn good armor. So hopefully he can...
A very nice tank. It can scale very well since it can toggle between normal AP and HVAP rounds.
Yeah. Up, down in the south, American forces pushing back one Volk squad, driving him away. Second squad just chilling by the fuel. Just holding that position, not too shabby. So yeah, good job across the board. Oh god. Rifleman and Volk down to 2 models each, but the Rifleman is the first to blink and get the hell out of there. Although retreat path running in...
retreat path. Oh no. Both squads retreat path. Oh no. I think they're good.
Yeah, no.
I think they're good.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine.
If they were a little bit closer, it would be a lot scarier. Anyway, Panzer IV being developed by Angry Dutchman, and the Riflemen are taking the north, or at least decapping it, while Sudan trying to charge.
No anti-tank here from the OKW. Could have been easily abused by, say, a fuck jeep.
Yep.
Or even a Stuart.
Yep. Yeah, and Elpern, we're currently casting a replay while we currently wait for round 2 to start. AE and Dutchman are currently casting the series of the Vanilla Flash Tournament, and currently in the middle of some excellent games in round 1, so we decided to cast a game with Angry Dutchman in it to celebrate the Vanilla Flash Tournament currently going on, versus Nagano. So, you know, he has actually a player in the tournament right now. So, don't know if Nagano's going to win against Von Ivan, but at the very least, you know, best of luck to him in that game going on. Anyway, speaking of which, Nagano currently just driving a wedge right into Angry Dutchman's lines with that Sherman. Panzer II doing what it can, but dear lord, I think it's going to need something else.
Panzer headquarters getting a few hits in. It can penetrate the Sherman, but not going to do a ton. Panzer IV coming in.
And he's using special heat rounds too. Unfortunately, the Panzer II did die, but the Panzer IV might be able to get the kill here.
Increased pen and damage from that Panzer IV. Don't know why that Sherman switched into HVAPs. Oh, there he goes. Because he switched to HVAPs, he wasn't able to at least get one more shot in.
Yep. Great job by the Panzer IV. Excellent win right there. Good play across the board. And yes, Nagano, even though he definitely lost to Sherman, still caused some major damage to Angry Dutchman. But things are still pretty even across the board, although Nagano is slightly down in his armor department.
Although I don't think trading a Sherman for a Luke's was a good idea.
No, it's not. But at the very least, he was able to use that to his advantage in terms of map control. Triple VP capping right now against Dutchman, and hopefully he can use that time to lay down defensive line against Dutchman to kind of keep him contained, and that way you can keep the map under his control.
In the south, Major desperately trying to hold on to a house, firing his M1911 from the window.
Hey, get some free veterancy in, maybe, although he's very low on health, so good retreat right there. Americans being pushed back in mid. Yeah.
In mid, just two MG34s, one in the form of an HMG and one in an LMG, plus incendiary grenade support, pushing forward. Oh, with the Panzer IV, AT gun's getting outflanked by Volk.
Oh god. Panzer IV being in a really bad situation, being AT grenaded, but knocks out the AT gun while a second one's being developed. The Rifleman in a pretty interesting situation, bundle grenaded, killed by Noble Soldaten, and yeah, they don't have the support to reman the AT. Oof.
MG34 just making sure they can't do anything about it. Is he about to steal that with an Obersoldaten squad?
Yes, he will.
Yes, he is.
He's gonna have the most elite AT gun that he could possibly get. Because yeah, the fun fact: if you reman a unit with another unit, it's gonna cost whatever that unit costs. So that's gonna be a very expensive AT gun. But by God,
20 manpower per AT gun crew.
But it will be harder to kill because of it. So, anyway, Panzer IV just trying to get the hell out. Wait, is he gonna charge the? I was gonna say, is he charging the Major in the call down artillery? But no, he immediately retreats.
Captain and Rifleman outflanking the MG, forcing it off.
Hey, good job there. Across. Let's see. North is uncontested, so yeah, he's gonna move in and capture that point. Angry Dutchman's still trying to hold out the best way he can. Although we have the Rifleman with bars and a captain trying to put pressure on him. We have more squads coming on in, so he's going to be up by 2 different angles from the American. So good job on Nagano hitting, making sure the cover is not really all that effective. Although I will say, Nagano still needs to keep his men alive. His captain is still capturing the territory, even though he's low on health. Sudan and Volk coming into play.
Oh. Very interesting. Let's see. Is he going to take for a Jackson or another Sherman? This is the question here.
Yeah, that's
got the manpower for it soon.
That's a good point. I think a Jackson might be a little bit better. I know the Sherman is all around a good unit. Oh, never mind. He goes for the Sherman. My apologies. I am wrong.
That is the prudent choice, though, because OKW is very much using its infantry, its heavy infantry advantage here to overwhelm the USF.
Yep. American forces being pushed back once again. Let's see right now. Okay, yeah, Volk squad's healing at base. Dropping medical supplies still, so Angry Dutchman has yet to get a medical base for consistent healing. But hey, his Volk squads are getting enough veteran seeds so they can heal themselves. Major trying to capture. Oh my god! Major capturing the southern fuel gets executed by the Panzer IV with a single shot.
Sad day.
Oh god.
Panzer IV not upgraded with any type of either Panzer Commander or Pintle mount. Maybe he's just saving. He's either trying to upgrade the last remaining Volk squad with STGs, or he's saving for heat rounds. Either way.
Yeah, we have a second Panzer IV about to be coming onto the field, which gives Nagano a short period of time in order for him to come back and, well, take out the armor before it gets reinforced. Although we have mines currently being placed in the north, so that could be a big issue for him.
Or mines win games, no matter how expensive your vehicle is. If you hit a landmine, it can screw you over.
Yep, we do have the Sherman overtaking the Panzer IV, getting some excellent shots in the north. Now hanging into mid. Sherman, though, in a bit of a pickle because of the Volk squad, but looks like he's able to force one of them back.
Although no Raketten, he has stolen the 57. The stolen 57 is about to be turned on to the Sherman.
Yep. Does get a good shot in. Rifleman, though, coming in to try to put some distance between it and the AT gun and try to hopefully deal with the Volk and then go deal with the AT, though there is an MG near it, which could be an issue. Volk squad's going after the American AT gun, which is a bit of an issue. He's going to need that to help.
When you can steal 2 American AT guns.
Exactly. The American AT does manage to get into the American base, though, and into cover, so good job there. Rear echelons continuing to put the pressure on. And yeah, it looks...
Brand new Panzer IV, forcing the captain off the northern fuel.
Yep. So good job there. Right now, rear echelons trying to put pressure on the Volk, while the Panzer IV is... the other Panzer IV is now on the field. The first Panzer IV is getting healed and should be operational shortly. And Angry Dutchman now has enough munitions where he can call down artillery or activate heat rounds. So he's pretty good in this regard. He can do a lot. He has a lot of options at his disposal.
Although we get to see neither of the Panzer IVs are being upgraded with Panzer Commander.
That's a fair point. That means no artillery can be called in. But oh, nice shot with the southern the Vet 1 Panzer IV pushes back the Rashlan squad. But one issue that I can currently see, and this is just me, is the fact that the Panzer IV still have heat rounds. They can still do a ton of damage to the Sherman before the Sherman has a chance to blink.
Yeah, so prudent choice. Oh, double MG34 coming from the OKW trying to contain this USF to stop any types of flanks. But we do have a back tack to a lieutenant, so maybe a 50 cal is going to be coming soon.
That could be a possibility. You know, or you could deploy a Stewart, you know. We could see a light tank.
It would be a good idea, but we can still see it.
No, it's not a good idea, but we could see it.
There's only one possible reason why you could possibly try to do that, and that's to try to use shell shock or engine brake on the Stewart.
That's
the only reason. That
is a possibility indeed. Meanwhile, the Panzer IVs are hovering around mid, trying to guard that VP. Now, luckily, Nagano still has a little bit of time. He still has roughly, what's it called? How many points? About 250 points remaining, so he has, you know, he definitely has some time to burn, but he can't do it for that long with a triple VP cap. Luckily, he did take this out, though.
No, but the main thing is the resource disparity here. The fact that OKW has barely lost anything.
Wait, that...
Sherman walked into the wrong house.
AT gun neutralized the Sherman in the south. Although the Panzer IV, super low. One last bazooka shot from the echelon. Although Panzer Commander being called in on the American forces by the AT gun. I'm assuming they're just trying to stop the Americans from recrewing it.
Well, it's also going to break it too. So there it goes.
That's some...
Does mean no anti-tanks from the OKW now.
Yeah.
It also means no tanks from the Americans.
The Americans also dropping a bar. Volk squads, though, very low. The Americans might get a kill here. He's on the retreat. Can the Americans finish off 1 or 2 squads? He's putting the pressure. Gets 1 on the retreat. Big blow to Angry Dutchman. And Angry Dutchman, though he gets 1 unit out, he does lose 1. Bringing the Americans a small little victory, unfortunately, after losing a Sherman.
Echelon team still only has 1 Zook, not 2.
He still has only 1 Zook, but he's advancing. He's doing everything he can. He's veteran C3. He's going at it. So, no,
I'm getting extreme anxiety from seeing a half health squad, the Obersoldaten, half health. It makes me think they're gonna get 1 shot by something.
You know, that is a fear that is 100% deserved at this point, because you simply just do not know what's going to happen.
The third M4 Sherman, 3rd time's the charm.
Guys,
coming out.
Guys, listen. The first 2 times they were recruits. They didn't know what they were doing. This one is this Sherman knows exactly what he's doing. He is prepped and ready for battle.
And a Volksgrenadier squad in mid has picked up the bar.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Volksgrenadiers, but they also can't get their SDGs now because the SDG upgrade takes 2 weapon slots.
You know he's gonna go look for another bar. That's what he's gonna do.
The double bar Volk. It's the new meta.
Guys, lend lease Volk. Everyone knows that's the best thing you can get. Oh, that's funny right now. Alrighty.
The Sherman is going up north.
Oh, we do have a... Yeah, you're right. The Sherman's trying to do what it can, dealing damage to the MG. Looks like going to drive it back. Oh, Panzer IV, though, coming on in. And making sure he's prioritized against armor. Activating heat rounds. He's going after it. Second Panzer IV going on in.
The veteran Panzer IV with increased accuracy and fire rate. Oh, blocking his retreat. Poor Sherman.
Echelon's coming on in. Bounce, maybe? Oh, he gets out of range. And the Americans are going to body block him. He charges. He gets AT grenaded.
Finally, the second Zook on the REs.
Yeah, and by the way, the rifleman going in to try to cut off the the German retreat. Wait, does get an AT grenade off on one of them. There it goes.
Not the bet 2 on though, but any kill's a kill.
Yeah, and he's still in combat, so he can't do emergency repairs. It is... Oh, no. I mean, to be fair, the Sherman is out of commission, but he's quickly getting repaired. If they can keep the pressure on the Panzer IVs, they might be able to get a decisive win here.
RE's going for the flank. Come on, Zook team. Oh, there we go. There goes 1 Panzer IV.
Yeah, no, Panzer IV is knocked out. Second one, not AT grenaded, but he's still hanging in the area. He's putting shots on the echelon, forcing it back. Veteran C3, he might chase, but that would be a bad idea with the rifleman there with AT grenades. Excellent kill.
Finally woke up.
It's like they're sleeping in the back corner, being like, "All right, oh, this game's done." And then they look out, they're like, "Oh shit, the Panzer IV is dead. What's going on?" Oh.
All 3 VPs under American control, along with both fuels.
Also, Lieutenant has a bar. That's a bit of a, that's a change. But hey, going back to a classic when the Lieutenant did have a bar.
Guess he didn't. Guess he just needed to replace the rifleman squad that he lost.
A fair point.
We get 5 main lines against the OKW's 4 currently.
Yep. Angry Dutchman, by the way, doesn't have the resources to deploy another Panzer IV as of yet. Maybe soon. Volk squad's battling out in mid against the rifleman, although we have the lieutenant right there to come in to assist, but he's keeping his distance. MG being shredded by some riflemen in the north. Oh, and the Sherman's back. He's fighting in mid. Trying to pop shots on target and do what he can.
no anti-tank from the OKW. You could see a Jagdpanzer here, but I'm going to assume it's a Panther currently, because he has the resources for it, so he's probably trying to save up for a Panther right now.
That being said, finally, we're going to see possibly a situation where Nagano has armor superiority on the map. Oh, wait, I may have spoke too soon. Panzer IV engaging the Sherman. AT gun set up. Panzerfaust did not socially distance. Sherman in a bit of a conundrum. Still alive, though. Putting shots. Panzer IV is down. Where's the American reinforcements?
Vet 4 now.
I may have spoken too soon. I may have spoken.
You have jinxed him.
I jinxed him. Reshlon, though, coming in to save the day. Volk Squad, though, going in for the AT gun. Vet 3. Panzer IV gets the kill. Reshlon's trying to go in for the final shots. I think Nagano should have deployed some of those riflemen a little bit sooner to help protect the AT gun. That might have...
Either that or maybe, just maybe, should have got Jackson instead.
Yeah. We have another Sherman on the field. Dutchman, though, deploying the mighty Sturmtiger. Oh my god.
So that's what he was doing, huh?
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Alright.
You see the USF blob be deleted.
I want that so bad. But we'll see. Again, the element of surprise is going to help. Is definitely going to help Dutchman in this situation. Because as long as Nagano has no idea what's coming in, he can do that and annihilate a rifleman squad with his Sturmtiger. Excellent shot by Dutchman on that shot.
Vet 3 double bar rifleman squad removed from existence.
Yep. Alright. Sherman, by the way, trying to run over the Volk squads in the south with American support. Quickly taking over a huge chunk of territory. Now, funny enough...
Airbase out in the wind.
Yeah, even
guarding it.
though Dutchman has more men on the field, I mean, and you could count the Sturms and such, he only has one Panzer IV, so that could be a bit of a detriment. Why is this Sherman charging the base? I don't know.
We're going for a base inspection right now.
Yep. But he might...
Not damage enough to get a fast
Oh! Oh my god. That's
okay. That's what happens when you clump up.
Yep.
Get deleted.
We have a rifleman squad right there. Panzer IV going on in. Could be AT grenaded. Come on. AT grenade.
Heat round. One more shot. That's all it needs.
Oh.
Vet 4. Oh, 2 shots it needs. Well, it's Vet 4 has a ridiculously fast fire rate.
Wait.
So, but it might go down here from the USF AT gun that got recrewed.
Oh, he doesn't have enough for veterancy, so we can't extend his range. Sturm Pioneer's taking additional shots as well. Oh, he's not moving the AT gun. Oh, maybe he's watching out for the Sturmtiger. That could be a big issue. But another Sherman goes down.
Vet 5, Panzer IV, limping away back into base. Sturmtiger reloaded, heading back to the front. Probably going to try to hit the AT gun.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Not a good day. Not
AT gun's just getting out of here. He's just going home. He's done with this.
barely making it out, but you know what? Panzer IV does. Sturmtiger just looking for a target. Double AT though on the field, so he's gonna unfortunately have to keep switching. Luckily, Nagano, while one is being placed, hopefully he removes the other. Nope, he's not. Oh, the boxes took the hit. AT gun's still alive.
2 models.
If
Half
they
health, but still around.
If they can keep sight on the Sturm, although one bounces, one does not.
Popping, take aim on the 2 model AT gun left, but Volk's coming in to shut that thing down, to remove it from it.
Yeah.
Decrew it, either that or steal it.
Plasma, thank you for the sub. And anyway, Volk squads with the bar knock out the AT gun. Excellent positioning right there.
Stealing it? No, he's not stealing it.
No, he sees the captain coming on and he's going to hold the line. Captain has no grenades to uproot them. Actually, do they even have the grenade? He does
Captain
not.
does not get access to grenades.
Yeah,
in the first place.
A bit of a weird...
Doesn't even tech frags, though.
Yeah, a bit of a weird situation. I figured he would tech it.
Maybe, yeah. Especially here. So a close range grenade into the Volk blob.
Yep. Volk blob, though, does fall back. VP-wise, again, Angry Dutchman has lost a little bit of VPs, but at least he still has 2, so it's keeping the pressure right now on Nagano and the American forces. A Volk squad did die in that confrontation, but we still have a goddamn Veteran C5 Panzer IV roaming the field of battle.
Oh no.
Yeah, I see what you see. Oh.
The Panzer IV ace over here. Oh, there he goes.
Yep.
Oh, are those overs about to grab a bar? Is that what I'm about to see? Oh no.
Guys, the Americans are lend-leasing the Germans today, unfortunately, allowing them to get their equipment.
There they go. Grab the bar and run away. Understandable.
Here's the
This is
thing.
a painful replacement here, though. He's getting a Volk squad 35 minutes into the match.
Yep.
Not ideal, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, yep. I mean, to be fair, the Americans are down to 3 frontline squads in a rear echelon. They've double AT, but again, the Germans, Angry Dutchman has a veteran C5, Panzer IV, I'll keep saying that as many times as I have to, with a Sturm Tiger in mid. Dear Lord, this is a hell of a hurdle for him to climb.
Sturm Tiger's hiding behind a line of sight blocker in mid.
Yep. MG currently suppressing the captain. Sturm Tiger preparing the shot, fires!
Yeah.
Can they get the kill? They get the kill with the MG!
There we go. Problem solved.
Guys, dealt with. Alright. American forces shredding the MG, though. They might get the kill off it, which would be a nice little win. It doesn't help the squad that died, but it's a nice little win, all things considered.
The MG actually got suppressed for its own Sturm Tiger shell, and that's the reason why it got killed. Couldn't suppress the rifleman.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, I mean, it did kill a vetted unit, so I'll give a credit where credit's due. Alright.
Oh, looks like Nagano's thrown in the towel.
We got GG across the board. An Angry Dutchman defeats Nagano and wins the game. So, very good job there. Yeah, that was, again, a really, really good game. Highlight has to be the Panzer IV and actually the Sturm Tiger. Sturm Tiger got some excellent shots in and did what it needed to. I know in a lot of competitive games they don't like using the Sturm Tiger because they say it's not viable. But I think we just saw that even against the mighty Nagano, the Sturm Tiger is an option that can deal a serious damage if used properly.
Yeah. USF just taking too many losses very early, which is a disadvantage, especially though that Sherman play was kept overextending and just kept dying.
Yep.
Poor Shermans. A whole platoon of them went down.
No, definitely. I mean, the AT guns were a little bit either spread out or weren't well supported. If there was a rifleman there when the Panzer IV pushed up, they probably would have knocked it out. If there was the echelons and riflemen were able to keep on advancing, they might have been able to cover some of the Shermans as well. Or maybe have been there. But yeah, just really good support play by Dutchman in guarding his armor and allowing it to escape, which is why we saw a veteran C5 Panzer IV just dominate the battlefield. So, really good job. Let's double check the damage in this game, shall we? And what do we got here? We got Angry Dutchman going... Excuse me. We got Angry Dutchman, 32,000 damage. Nagano, more damage, but less kills, 132 to 173. Johnny, any last minute little notes this game?
I mean, these are professional players, so I don't really want to critique them because...
No, critique them.
Like, yeah.
No,
but, like...
Call them out. Go ahead.
Call them out? Well, let's see here. That Sherman play, he kept sending them forward unsupported. You'd never want to send a tank forward unsupported. That's how it got completely demolished by those Panzer IVs, because there was no AT gun support, there were no infantry snares to threaten the Panzer IVs back, just the Sherman left out in the wind, dying.
No, that's a fair assessment. Always make sure you have infantry support, especially if you're going in for a charge, and especially if the enemy has elite armored and has a heat rounds, because by God, we saw that Panzer IV, you were like, oh, it's just a Panzer IV, what can it do? Well, with those heat rounds, it has a hell of a bite, and it used it to destroy... Hold on, let me double check. I want to make sure I got that right.
4 Shermans. 4 Shermans, a whole platoon of them.
Alright, yeah. So, whole platoon of Shermans got neutralized. So, good job on his part. But anyway, guys, that's going to be game. Thanks for watching that game with Angry Dutchman and Nagano. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Milam, Joey G240, Anton, Bishara, Ion, PyroShark, Ace, and Jakub Ocwieja. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for your amazing support, especially over the past month. Been through a lot of personal hurdles, but you guys make it a little easier knowing that you guys support me. And same thing with the patrons down below. This has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see all of you next time.